When it comes to kids and phones, the discussion always focuses on figuring out the appropriate age for them to get their first phone. There are many risks involved with our youth using phones, and we must do things to help keep them safer. Here to tell us more is Mr. Kirk Smalley, the co-founder and president for the Stand for Silent organization. Welcome to the show, Kirk.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit more about the organization.
Stand for the Silent was started back in 2010 after my wife Laura and I lost our 11-year-old son Ty to suicide because of being bullied in school. And now I travel all over the country, anywhere I'm invited, without charge, to speak to schools and community organizations and try to get kids to realize that, bullying does have consequences.
Bullying definitely does have consequences, and condolences for your son. What are some practical, absolutely. What are some practical tips that you could offer parents or guardians on helping these kids be safer while they're using their phone?
Yeah, first of all, they need to pretty much determine what acceptable options are, what they want their kids to be able to do on the phone and before they even choose a device. Features are important, and that's going to determine how much a child can do on that device, and that includes determining acceptable types of devices, apps, and websites. Parents have to lead. They have to parent. They have to watch out for their kids. The internet can be a dangerous place. Another thing that we really need to look at is maybe consider some helpful tools that are available out there, things that we can install on our child's cell phone or iPad or laptop that would help monitor their social media presence, that would help monitor the websites that they visit. There are several out there. I really like one that's called Bark, B-A-R-K. It monitors a child's social media presence, and it actually sends alerts to the parents if their kid's being, say, bullied online on Facebook or whatever. What I really like about it is it also sends a message to mom and dad if their kid's being the bully, because we've all heard, well, Timmy would never do such a thing. He's an angel. But Timmy just told Sally on Facebook that she's worthless and she ought to just kill herself. So there are tools out there to help monitor what our kids are doing online, and do a little research and find out which one works for you and your situation, and put something on there. And another thing, while I'm on that subject, is if your child is on social media, you better be on their friends list. If your child's on Snapchat, you better have Snapchat too, and they be able to see what they put on their account. Far too often parents just don't pay any attention to what their kids doing online. Next we probably would want to set some expectations, some rules. Discuss with your child what you feel is acceptable as far as their phone usage goes. Maybe even set a time limit, how often they can be on it, how long they can be on it, what they're allowed to do, what websites and stuff that they're allowed to visit. Fourthly, I would think that we need to discuss cyberbullying and child predators. That is a conversation that so many parents need to have with their children. And I hear daily of children that met somebody online that they think is a 16-year-old boy, and they've agreed to meet him at a corner convenience store or gas station, and it ends up being a 40 or 50 or 60-year-old man, and they disappear. Children need to be taught that there are people out there that aren't always who they seem to be. What you see online, what is is said online isn't always the truth. And, we need to open up that conversation and let our children know that, you can come to me. If you think you met the love of your life as a teenage girl on Facebook and he's wanting to meet you, let's talk about it. We have to have those discussions. Don't hide it from me. Don't think you're going to sneak out. I love you and I want you to be safe first and foremost in this world. Those are the things that we have to discuss with our children. And not just once. We have to bring that up over and over and over. Children tend to forget. Well, just this once. Oh, I won't tell mom. Well, just this once, and they can disappear forever.
Now, you have a scholarship program, a few scholarships actually. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I firmly believe that the young people in our world are the ones that can change this, change the things that are happening. And so I started giving out $5,000 scholarships twice a year. This year, starting this March, we opened up 15 individual state scholarships for states that I have teams in. We have teams that go out and they raise awareness in the communities. They set up tables in front of local businesses, and we give away twice a year $2,500 scholarships. We give away 15 of those. Florida is one of those states. And again, we only take 50 completed applicants and then we shut it off. And those open up March 1st and October 1st. And we are currently building a new program to where we can get corporations and companies involved with a matching scholarship. Say, a national insurance agent or Coca-Cola or someone like that wants to do a scholarship, we would label that, the Stand for the Silent Coca-Cola scholarship and do a national scholarship again for them. We hope this program grows and that we can offer literally hundreds of scholarships. You can see the recipients and what they've said about how the scholarships that we've already given out on our website.
Where can we go for more information?
You can go to our website, www.standforthesilent.org. We do also have another website. It's called socialbullets.org. It does belong to Stand for the Silent, and it deals strictly with cyberbullying. It has a downloadable guide on there for parents that teach them what to do. Most older people, we don't realize how much social media impacts our children, and we have no clue what to do if our kid's being bullied online. And there are ways to combat it. There are steps you can take. And there's a downloadable guide on that website. It's also on our home parent website, standforthesilent.org, and it's free. And it's very helpful. It gives you step-by-step instructions on what to do to protect your baby.
Kirk, thank you so much for hopping on ISF and sharing everything that you had to say today. We really, truly thank you for everything you do.